And Marconi escapes pressure and throws an interception, and Grayson will return it for a touchdown. We are tied. Rocco Marconi scrambling away from a defender, and Grayson steps in front of the pass and scores. Third down and 5, 1 minute to go in the quarter. Still no Bulldog, as Bulldog wideout has caught a pass. Hart is out of the shotgun with Baja to his left, and Hart will hand off on a delay. No, he won't. Sacked in the backfield, Joe Dazzo on a blitz, and he's poking fun at Jasper Hart down on the ground. Joe Dazzo, forget about David Baja, he just creams Jasper Hart. It's another 4th down.
2nd and 9 to the 48. Honolulu just one timeout left. They get the ball, leave with about 30 seconds left. Hand off Parker. Parker's got the first down.
Parker, back attack. Tag.
Down to the 6-yard line. Ball game.
Between arguably the top 2 teams in the league coming up in a couple of weeks. 3rd down and 4. Zuli back to pass. Deep shot to Corky. He's wide open inside the 15 down to the 11-yard line.
Red Feather's going to have Brewski in the backfield, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end. Red Feather pump fakes once, right-hand side. That's going to be picked off! Picked off by O'Neal. Julius O'Neal with his first interception of the day.
It's panic time now for the Pride. Christensen throws. That's batted up in the air and intercepted. It's taken away and down the sideline goes number 20. Lucius Sanders put it on the board. Touchdown, Cleveland. Oh my goodness.
And here's the counter play to Zulu, and Ogun will go. He's his best run of the day, and Ogun Zulu will go for the touchdown. Wow, what a run by Ogun Zulu.
Unbelievable.
And they're being very precise, like exactly what you wanted them coming out of the half. And Pickler dropping back. He's going to fire deep, and it's going to be caught. And he's at the 30 to the 20 to the 10 and taking it into the end zone. Nick Finch with a huge touchdown, and just wow, what a play from the Gladiators, and the coverage there from the Tyrants. The DB went for the interception, and he came up with error.
1st and 10 from the 21 here. Just over 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Chicago trying to uppercut this St. Louis Gladiators team and put them on the ropes. King, shotgun snap, moves in the pocket, fires deep down the field, caught at the back line! What a grab, and the first touchdown of Greg Soto's career is a spectacular one.
Greg Soto coming in, replacing the retired J.C. Torres. Said, don't worry, Chan. I know you're about to win one.
This will be just under 32 yards for Otis Boudreau. On his left hash, the right footer stands ready. Spot is down. Kick is up. It is good. Otis Boudreau does it again in walk-off fashion. Louisiana taking down Florida 20-19.
They go 4 wide with the tight end split out. Stopped over the middle, throws another interception, and this time it's Jack Brown.
That one's going in the house.
Touchdown at the 36.
They call this, Colin, the law of averages. You know, whenever there's this many interceptions going on in a game, one of them's bound to go back to the house and get some points, right?
Oh my goodness. Now both the linebackers have an interception, but this time Jack Brown turns around and runs it into the end zone.
And I'll tell you something. He dropped for Dunhill. He's going to lob it deep. It's going to be caught. No one around him. He's going to be in. Touchdown. Forward Toros. Stephen Hacker does the robot and gets us off flying.
Sunday Night Football continues here on SFL YouTube as we head to the desert, specifically Clark County, the Silver State. Here in the southern tip of Nevada, you got the Eiffel Tower, you got the Bellagio. We're here at Las Vegas as the Arizona Cardinals square off against the Las Vegas Fury. This is the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. My name is Josh Zirkle, bringing you play-by-play for this evening's action. And joining me in the booth is my best friend in the whole world, Nicky Melillo. Nicky, we might have the game of the week here on Sunday night. Arizona undefeated at 5-0, trying to go on the road to the city where the dreams of so many have been crushed and shattered. Here in Las Vegas tonight, what do you expect to see?
Well, I expect to see a very high-powered offense from Arizona. They're top 10 in every category so far this season. But the thing about Arizona is they have faced off against Las Vegas 9 times and have only won twice, and not once on the road have they been able to beat the Fury.
Arizona, who has been knocking on the door the last several seasons for the SFL championship, have come up short. So far have come out of the gate as well as they possibly could have expected. And Ashley Jackson, the quarterback, over 1,600 yards passing in 5 games so far, 14 touchdowns. That is tops on the SFL leaderboard. And she is going to power this Arizona offense that is leading the league in passing touchdowns and is 9th in the league in passing yards per game. And Ashley Jackson in Arizona will have the football first as Las Vegas, with black helmets, black tops, and black pants, set to kick it off to Arizona, wearing orange helmets, white tops, and white pants. And we are underway here in Nevada, the 36th state of this great union. And Ryan Owens is going to run this out and will be down at the 21-yard line. And Mickey, here comes the Arizona offense.
And look out for this Arizona offense. Again, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, they are top 10 in every single stat there is. Ashley Jackson has been on her game. 137 completions on 186 attempts, a QBR so far this season of 102.7. Watch out for this offense, and not to mention DJ Moses II, number 1 in touchdowns this season.
And the Scorpions will hand off on first down. That is DJ Moses. His 7 touchdowns lead the league. He gets 3 yards there. It will be 2nd and 7.
And DJ Moses is just a workhorse. You give him the ball, he's going to get the job done. He's going to get the yardage you need. He's going to get into the end zone when he needs to. He's a great fit for this Arizona offense.
And a mainstay in his 8th SFL season. And Ashley Jackson under center here for 2nd and medium. And she is looking to pass to the right side. That is caught. And that's Will Todd making the catch. Let's meet this Arizona Scorpions offense on the offensive line. E.J. Deuce, Patrick Kelly, and Sean Crooked. The fullback, Justin Williams. DJ Moses is in his 8th SFL season. The wide receiving core, Ryan Owens, Connor Weston, TJ Punk, Will Todd at tight end. And under center, the lovely and talented Ashley Jackson in her 9th SFL season, her 7th in the desert. Standing off there on 3rd and 2, and that is going to be a big stop there from the Las Vegas defense. Lloyd coming in to make that stop. It's Maurice Lloyd. And Arizona with a quick 3 and out here on the offensive side to start.
And that's very shocking because the offense for Arizona has always been very high-powered. The big key to the game right now is if Las Vegas's defense can take over Arizona's offense and be able to stop them, and they did on this first drive.
Las Vegas 3-1 here in season 20. And they are leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Or excuse me, they have 1 rushing touchdown, which is dead last in the league. So we'll see what they try and do on the offensive side here.
Yeah, Las Vegas has a big uphill battle to climb here. There's a lot of weapons on the Arizona offense, and they're very known for high-scoring games. So let's see if Las Vegas's offense can match Arizona's offense this game.
Eric Price under center here on 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Just over 9 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Las Vegas out of the gate will hand off. And that rushing offense, Scott Johnson, gets a little yardage on the left side. It will be 2nd and 4.
That was just a great job by Skojo right there, going off tackle, being able to find a hole, picking up 6 yards, making this more of a 2nd and manageable than a 2nd and long.
Scott Johnson In the backfield on by himself. 2 tight ends to Price's right. I did not say that on purpose. Short drop for Price. He's going to throw it here on 2nd down. Over the middle. That is caught. And taking a little punishment there is Mason Kirby. He delivers the 1st down anyway. Let's meet the offense for Las Vegas. Scott Johnson and Hubba Kimbrell are the halfbacks. The tight ends, Jackson Roberts and John Blades in his 10th SFL season. The wide receiving core, the rookie Prince Wonder, Doug Britton and Mason Kirby, and Eric Price in his 4th SFL season. Under center here on 1st down, and will throw it again to the right side this time. That is caught, and Kirby had a lane to go, but he was out of bounds. What a great catch from Mason Kirby.
What a fantastic catch there by Kirby, and you're right, he had a lane. If he was able to keep his feet in bounds, well, he was able to keep his feet in bounds, but if he was able to stay in bounds, he had a touchdown all the way.
Trying to avoid the grasp of Parker Thomas. And gets credit for forcing him out of bounds in Las Vegas just like that in field goal range. After the 3-and-out forced by the defense. And we will introduce them on the next play. Eric Price, now with 2 backs in the backfield. In an offset I formation. Arizona crowding the box. Price will dump it over the middle, and that is another 1st down for Las Vegas. John Blades makes the catch. Let's meet this Scorpions defense on the front. D.D. Sachs, Hunter Norwood, David Tilley, and Alex Constantine. The linebacking core, Sean Moore, Nathaniel Diggs, his 1st season in Arizona, and J.R. Lawless. And in the secondary, Skinny Washington, the Hall of Famer Eddie Gage, Iverson Gamble, Everett Garrison, and Parker Thomas. And Eddie Gage, in his 18th SFL season, brings down Scott Johnson to make it 2nd and 2.
That was just a great job by Eddie there to be able to just stop him from getting the 1st down, being able to hold him, try to only give up 3 points instead of a full 7 points here on this drive.
Nick Connors, the fullback, will stay in the game. Hand off to Johnson. And Johnson brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That is Sean Moore, number 95, with the hog tie to make it 3rd and 2.
That was a great job by Sean Moore, being able to keep an eye on the offense, seeing exactly what they're going to do. He saw the running back going for the hole, and just stepped up and was able to get no yardage on that play.
The 3 wide set, 2 backs in the backfield, and they stand to block. Price over the middle. That is deflected. Sean Moore again coming up with a big play, and that will bring out the field goal team for Las Vegas.
And that was a great job by Sean Moore. He just put up that big paw and blocked that pass, be able to knock it down, making it 4th and 2. And like you said, Matt Rage is coming out for the field goal.
Matt Rage, who has not missed here in season 20, will have, as the parlance goes, a bit of a chip shot, not even 25 yards from the left hash. Play clock down to 3. The snap finally arrives. The kick is up, and it is good. And Las Vegas strikes first after the 3-and-out. They lead 3-0.
And that's something Las Vegas really needs to do. Even if it's only 3 points on the board, they need to keep on putting points on the board. Arizona is known to be able to put multiple points on the board with that offense, a top 10 offense in the league this season. Vegas needs to keep in key with them.
Absolutely. Aerial coverage of today's game provided by Dags Drone Works. Aerial photography and videography services for real estate, events, marketing, and more. Learn more at dagsdroneworks.com. That's Dags with 2 G's. Ryan Owens with 1 O is seated at the 21-yard line. And that's where Ashley Jackson and friends will take over on the offense.
And let's see if Ashley could do a little bit more for this drive than she did for that one. It was a little bit difficult for them, but maybe just division rival being able to get over those nerves.
Jackson in the shotgun here. 2 tight ends to her left. That's Vin Diesel and Will Todd, both on the left side. And Jackson will throw to the corner, and that is picked off. Las Vegas with the first turnover of the game. And it get a big return there. It's a pick 6. Las Vegas running it all back. John Osiris, return to sender.
That was great coverage by John Osiris there. He was just all over the receiver, and he was able to watch Ashley's eyes, being able to see where she was going to throw the ball, jump the route, And you can see it in the replay here, just was able to pick up that ball, find the seam on the sideline, and go in for the pick six.
A brutal break for Arizona. 4 plays from scrimmage, a punt, an interception, and John Osiris, the 4th-year outside linebacker, on what I believe, if I have this correct, his first career interception. And he does about as well as one could do with it, taking it all the way back to the end zone. In Las Vegas now, with a chance to go up by 10 points. Matt Rage has the extra point blocked, and it still goes through. Holy snake eyes, Las Vegas can't lose tonight.
Well, when you gamble, that's where you got to gamble, down in Vegas, because that was amazing. I've never seen a ball blocked and still be able to go through the uprights for the extra point. Great job by Rage with his power. Great job by the Arizona defense, but it just didn't get enough on that ball to be able to block it enough.
I suppose it doesn't technically count as a block then, Mickey, if it still goes in.
That's absolutely true. Let's call it a tip.
Let's call it a tip. We'll give you half a block on that. Owens down to the 19. And Ashley Jackson already trying to dig her way out of a 10-point hole. And we're not even halfway through the first quarter. Bo Martin Jr., he knows what's up. Just a tip indeed. Ashley Jackson. Back in the shotgun here. Trips to her left. 6 DBs on the field for Las Vegas. 6:11 to play here in the opening quarter. Already the 3rd drive of the game. And that's a good way to get it going. Will Todd over the middle, paying the price to bring in a big catch, getting Arizona to the 37.
Big catch there, right there for Arizona. That's their first down of the game. Their 3rd drive, first down. Great job by Ashley finding the receiver open right there. He didn't have much of a lane to go upfield, but still, picking up those 15 yards, fantastic.
Will Todd, his 5th year in the league, has not found the end zone yet, has 13 career touchdowns, none so far for season 20. Now Justin Williams in the game at fullback, paving the way for Moses, and Moses will get maybe a couple yards here before being wrestled down by Day Drury. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And besides the air game for Arizona, they got to rely on that ground game with DJ Moses. I mean, he is 2nd in the league right now in yards with 625. First, as you mentioned before, 7 touchdowns on the ground. Use DJ as much as you can.
It looks like they're doing just that here, Mickey. Although Moses is going to get met behind the line of scrimmage. Sean Allen, the free safety, coming up to play some run defense, is going to make it 3rd and long. Let's meet the rest of the Las Vegas Fury defense on the front. Sam Yeager, Michael Rury, A.K. Jones, and Anthony Stover. The linebacking core, Maurice Lloyd, Day Drury, and John Osiris. I think you heard his name a second ago. And in the secondary, Max Jackson, Chris Megel, Luke Swift, Justin Reeside, Sean Allen, and Merrick Itera. And Ashley Jackson unleashes the dragon, and she's got one to the 20, the 10, touchdown, Connor Weston. Even in the odds here in Las Vegas.
That's what Ashley Jackson does so well. She turns around. If they're down, she just stays in the pocket. She finds her open receiver. She found him, threw the ball. Huge touchdown here for the Scorpions. They were down by 10, only down by a field goal now, pending the extra point. But great job by the Scorpions to be able to make this game close.
A 61-yard touchdown pass from Ashley Jackson to the 6th-year wide receiver Connor Weston. His 5th touchdown catch of season 20. And it could not have come at a better time as Arizona jumps right back into this game. Miss Jackson, you are for real. And the extra point from Cliff Allen is good. And just like that, we got a 3-point game. Vegas still leading 10-7. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. And Cliff Allen puts his foot into that ball, gets it into the end zone. Britton is going to run this out to the 20. And that's where Eric Price will take over.
And I think that's what Arizona needs right now is a big kick by their kicker, Cliff Allen. Being able to pin the Fury back in their own territory. Just try to get a good defensive stop here.
Eric Price, a man about the SFL. 4 seasons in the league, his first in Las Vegas, and that pass is complete out to the left side. And it will stop the clock to make it 2nd and 5.
And it was great coverage there by the outside linebacker, Nathaniel Diggs. Just saw the receiver going out there, only kept him to 5 yards, keeping his 2nd and mid right now. If this defense gets stopped, this is going to be a great momentum turn for Arizona.
A catch from Kurt Kling, the backup tight end, as I have him the 3rd string tight end of this offense. And there's some heavy running there from Scott Johnson to give Vegas a first down and get them out to the 31-yard line. Time ticking away here in the first quarter.
Arizona did have a little bit of a tough start of this game, but with that big play on offense, they've really stepped up, and they're able to come into this game and show them why they're 5-0.
A 2-back set here on offense. And Price will throw. Max protection in the backfield, and he needed it there, but is able to get the pass away. And Mason Kirby, in his 11th season, nearly makes it to the sticks at 2nd and 1.
And J.R. Lawless there, looks like they were in a little bit of a zone defense there. And Kirby just found a hole in that zone, and it was able to pick up that 9-yard catch.
Nick Connors, the fullback, he's wearing number 30. In the backfield with Scott Johnson. And Price under center here on 2nd and short. The playbook wide open here. Johnson gets the call. And Burrows ahead for the first down. You see the numbers there. Scott Johnson having a nice start.
And 5 yards per carry is fantastic. You turn around, you hand him the ball, you've got halfway to the first down on to 10 yards in first down.
And that makes such a big difference when teams can stay on schedule on the offensive side of the ball. That is when you're not chucking a 61-yard touchdown pass to your wide receiver, a la Ashley Jackson. Vegas throwing here again, and that is another first down. And they are moving the chains almost at will. Prince Wonder, the rookie, making the catch.
And Prince Wonder had an absolutely fantastic minor league season last year. It was great to see him up here and doing well in the SFL.
Gain of 15 for the rookie, 6'4", 185. Catch number 13 on the season for Wonder. He has 2 touchdowns here in season 20 as well. Price under center will throw it again. Going to take a shot, and that is deflected and mercifully falls to the ground. Mason Kirby, the intended receiver, but the coverage all over him.
And that was just great defense there by Arizona, not to make sure that Vegas does not get that big play that they don't want them to have.
It looked like Parker Thomas, number 42, was the man on the coverage on that play. 2nd and 10 now. Defense shifting. Connor still in the game at fullback for Las Vegas. And Scott Johnson gets the call. He's going to be brought down for no gain. 3rd and 9. Let's sneak over to SFL HQ for a game update with Cameron Irvine.
Nice shots, DC off to a fast start tonight. Shabazz Synergy over to Mike Churchill. Nothing but a thing, one-handed. Outraces the Aztec defense, and the Dragons lead 17-3 in the second on the road against Mexico City, the South leader. Back to you guys in Vegas.
Thank you, Cam. I like those sky blue helmets from DC. Those look pretty sharp. Price throwing again, and that is knocked away. Everett Garrison closing in to get the PD. And that is going to bring up 4th down for Vegas.
That's exactly what Arizona needed here. They needed to be able to stop this Vegas offense that has been doing great so far, being able to move the ball. Now it's time for Arizona to get the ball back and see what they can do to move down the field.
McRack will stand at his own 41, set to punt this away. And that is looking pretty good. No, never mind. It's in the end zone. Touchback, and Arizona will take over on the 20-yard line. The SFL is grateful for their myriad of contributors who help the league run smoothly each and every week. Mike Daggs directs the broadcast team, compiling research data, collecting availability, and scheduling crews. Chris Curtis provides assistance and technical support and vets new broadcasters. Stephen Hacker, the Swiss Army knife, directs game day operations to ensure broadcast and stat teams are functioning all weekend long. On behalf of the SFL, thank you for all you do for our league. And Ashley Jackson with a thank you there to Connor Weston again, who has the only offensive touchdown in this game so far, complete for 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
And that was just a great job by Weston, who's able to just get that out route there, find a little hole in the defense, and Ashley saw him and just tossed the ball to him, picking up those 6 yards.
Jackson now going heavy here. We'll hand it off to Moses. They are trying like crazy to create some room for him as he falls just short of the sticks, being brought down by Michael Rury. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
And I think this is a big play for DJ Moses. I think they should run the ball here. He hasn't done much on offense. He only has 4 yards right now. But I think this is the time for to hand him off the ball, pick up the first down.
Not a single wide receiver on the field, Mickey. I think that's exactly what they're going to do, and they do. Moses breaks a tackle to get the first down, and not much more than that as this Vegas defense is swarming, but Moses is static that he's able to move the chains for the offense.
And that's what DJ Moses does. He just gets the ball. He knows where he has to go. If he needs 1, 2, 10 yards, he'll be able to get it for you.
And the wideouts come back on the field. And Ashley Jackson will go into the shotgun. Last minute here of the first quarter. Jackson to her left, and that is complete but out of bounds to Diesel, the backup tight end. And it will be 2nd and 10. 20 seconds left on the clock.
And that's just tough right now for Arizona, where they want to march down the field, try to take over the lead. You got to try to stay in bounds. Keep that 1 foot in bounds here in the SFL.
TJ Punk, number 88 at the bottom of your screen. Ryan Owens in the slot. Weston up top. Jackson, time going over the middle. That is complete to Owens. And Owens tackled right at midfield. That's going to be another first down for the Scorpions.
Great job by Owens, just coming over the middle there. It's always dangerous for wide receiver coming over the middle. Actually saw him, found that space there. Play right there to be able to take him down. Sean Allen was there on the tackle too. Just great job by the offense and the defense to do what they have to do.
Now that will be the end of the first quarter. Arizona looking to go 6-0. Las Vegas not being the most accommodating host so far. They lead 10-7. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music on SFL YouTube here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Josh Zirkle, Mickey Melillo here on the call. Chris Porter and Damon Simeon on stats. Thank you, gentlemen. Cameron Irvine producing. Arizona hands off to DJ Moses. And the Cardinals, the Scorpions, had a 3 and out. Las Vegas went down the field, kicked a field goal. And very next play from scrimmage, John Osiris from Las Vegas ran back an interception for a touchdown. Arizona answered with a 61-yard strike from Ashley Jackson to Connor Weston. And that is exactly where we are right now, 10-7, Vegas leading. Arizona looking to tie or maybe do a little better. DJ Moses on the screen pass gets close to the sticks. It'll be 3rd and 1 here in the second quarter.
And that's one thing that Las Vegas has to keep an eye on with DJ Moses. He's not only great on the ground, he's also great from the passing game too.
Very versatile, absolutely. It's 39 receptions, 6th in the league heading into the week. And certainly more to come as he has one there. Jackson over the middle. That is caught. Weston again. Connor Weston already with 3 catches and a touchdown. And they're another first down for the Scorpions.
And it looks like Weston's going to be the number 1 receiver for Ashley Jackson tonight. Just doing a great job. Again, you had that 61-yard touchdown. And he's just been all over the field so far.
Weston 436 receiving yards. Heading into the week, that leads the team. Moses with another catch in the backfield. Breaking a tackle, well, not quite, and gets inside the 30-yard line. Nice gain on first down to make it 2nd and 5.
If Ashley Jackson was able to get Moses in stride, I have a strange feeling that DJ Moses was going to pick up more than 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, he was not very... He was very close, I should say, to breaking that tackle and getting a first down. Now Justin Williams back in the game at fullback. No wideouts on the field, but Jackson's going to throw anyway. He finds Moses in the flat, and Moses breaks a tackle there and gets inside the 25 for a first down. Arizona knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And that's the reason why DJ Moses is the #1 receiver for Arizona right now. He catches the ball, is able to pick up those yards. When he knows he has to pick up 5, he'll pick up 7.
That's a nice way to do it, and offering a free ride to Merrick Itera. How courteous. Less than 9 minutes to play here in the first half. You see the numbers there for Ashley Jackson. That one interception, though, looming large, at least at this point of the game. Only one other ball's hit the ground tonight. She's 10 of 12 so far. And she's going to throw again, make it 11 of 13. Moses breaking another tackle to get positive yardage. Chris Magel finally brings him down by the ankles to make it 2nd and 6.
And thank God for Chris Mangle there, because DJ Moses he saw the end zone and he was going for it. But that's what he does. He moves his legs, he works hard, and he makes sure to pick up as much yardage as he can, whether it be on the ground or in the air.
Second and 6 now. 3 wide outs for Ashley Jackson. Short drop over the middle. It's Will Todd this time, the tight end. And that's another first down for the Scorps. And they are marching and now officially into the red zone.
And that was just a great catch by Will Todd. A little off target there by Ashley Jackson, but Will Todd was there. She got it right in the area, and he was able to pick it up and pick up that first down.
Time ticking away here. 7:38 to play in the first half. High snap, but Jackson has it. Over the middle again, and that is nearly picked off by a sprinting Chris Megel, who would have had a full head of steam had he been able to catch that football.
And that was just a great job by Megel. He turned around and he was watching Ashley Jackson's eyes the entire time. He was able to see where she was going to throw the ball and just be able to jump the route and be able to deflect it away so they can't pick up the yardage.
DJ Moses not in the backfield in this play. It's 2nd and 10. 5 wideouts for Jackson in the shotgun. And we'll dump it off there. And that is Zab Judah, the #5 wide receiver in this offense. And his catch will make it 3rd and 5.
Well, Zab Judah there, when you got 5 wide, you're going to get #5 receiver out there, but doing a great job picking up some yardage there, making it a little bit closer to the end zone and closer to the first down here for the Scorpions.
And now this time 4 wide, and Will Todd to Jackson's left on a big 3rd down. Pressure coming. Jackson to the end zone, and did he have both feet in? They're saying, yes, touchdown. Will Todd did the toe tap and brought it in, and that will give Arizona their first lead of the game.
Just a great job by Todd, knowing exactly where he was in the back of the end zone, being able to get the feet in bounds. Great catch there. Referee was right there to be able to make the call. Touchdown Scorpions, able to take the lead here halfway through the second quarter.
A terrific drive by Ashley Jackson to give her team the first lead of the game. 15 plays, 80 yards. A very impressive march here in the second quarter. And now Cliff Allen will give his team a 4-point lead. It's 14-10 Arizona. Next weekend on Next Level Sports, an old dynasty meets a rising power when the Florida Storm welcome the Minnesota Legend to Fort Lauderdale. Coverage starts Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Next Level Sports. And that is going to be a pretty good game. Minnesota has been, I don't want to suck up to them too much, but they've been fun to watch this season.
I feel the same way.
I would imagine you do, Mickey. Britton out to the let's call it the 22-yard line. And Eric Price will take over once again. And this offense, obviously we have the pick six, and they've had a big drive in the first quarter. Other than that, not too much to write home about, would you say?
Not at all, but it's you have to give credit to the Scorpions defense being able to hold them after that first drive, and now they've been able to hold them to those 10 points.
Nick Connor's back in the game at fullback, and he will lead the way for Scott Johnson. Scott Johnson breaking tackles. My goodness. Half the team sloughed off the shoulders of Scott Johnson, who wills his way toward the sticks for a gain of 9 yards on first down.
Scott Johnson, I think, just broke a tackle versus all 11 players in that. He was just able to go. Everybody hit him, but he picked up 9.
Johnson again in the backfield by himself, able to turn the corner, has the first down and more, nearly out to midfield, and finally dragged out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Great job by Scott Johnson right now. He's just doing what he has to do to make sure that he can pick up the yardage for his team, especially this high-powered offense by Arizona. One of the, like I mentioned, does Las Vegas, can they keep in pace with the Scorpions? And so far they have.
Scott Johnson doing a lot of the heavy lifting here on this drive. In fact, all of it so far. And why not one more time? Scott Johnson brought down this time at the line of scrimmage. And that is a big stop by Nathaniel Diggs. His first season after coming over from DC, making his impact felt right there, 2nd and 10.
That was just a great job by Diggs. They tried to do it 3 times in a row, and the Scorpions' defense was key to it, and they were just like, no, not this time. We're going to take him down.
2 tight end set. Price under pressure, escapes, and is finally brought down by Hunter Norwood, the 11-year veteran, looming over the body of the fallen quarterback as he walks away with what I believe is his 7th sack of the year, 3rd and long. And now 5 wide for Las Vegas. Price in the shotgun. Here comes the blitz. Price is going to fire it, and that is tipped away incomplete. Skinny Washington does the incompletion dance, and here comes the punt team.
Just a great job by the Scorpions defense there. The Fury just had a lot of big plays to start the drive, but great job at midfield to be able to stop this Fury offense and be able to get the ball back.
That sack did nobody any favors for Las Vegas. As Hunter Norwood took Eric Price to the turf to stymie that drive. And now McCrack will try and pin him deep. Owens from the 11. And nowhere to go. And finally brought down at the 14-yard line. Impact Monday heads to Atlanta tomorrow night for a rematch of the Season 14 championship game between the Sioux Falls Sparrows and the Atlanta Swarm. It's the first time the Sparrows have been to the Hive since that title game loss. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. Eastern with This Week in the SFL pregame. Kickoff at 8:15. And DJ Moses will kick off this drive for Arizona, getting out to the 20-yard line at 2nd and 4.
Now you got to give credit to the Scorpions offensive line there. They did their job creating the hole for DJ Moses to be able to pick up 6 yards on that play.
Back-to-back punts for Las Vegas, gives Arizona the ball back. And look who's back in the game for Arizona. Justin Williams leading the way here for Moses. And Moses, within eyesight of the sticks, Dave Drury bringing him down to make it 3rd and interesting.
3rd and 1 here, deep in their own territory. DJ Moses hasn't been that productive on the ground, but he's been very productive in the air right now. Let's see what they do here.
Arizona going heavy. Diesel, the backup tight end, in the backfield, along with Williams. And Moses does get the call and does get the first down. Terrific blocking up front by Arizona. Michael Rury coming up with the stop for Las Vegas.
And just a great job by DJ Moses. Even though I said he wasn't productive so far on the ground, he did a great job knowing exactly where the yard marker was and what he needed for the first down and be able to pick up that plus some.
Fresh set of downs here for the Scorpions. Twin wide receivers to Jackson's left. Short drop over the middle, and that was a low ball, but handled very nicely by TJ Punk. Welcome to the stat sheet, Mr. Punk. That is your first catch of the game.
That's a great job by TJ Punk. The defender was all over him, but he kept an eye on the ball. Even though it was low, he was able to bring it in and be able to pick up 6 yards on that play.
3 wide again. Owens in the slot for Arizona. Jackson in the shotgun. 4-man rush. Jackson with time, unleashing the dragon, and that is a great catch by Will Todd! And Will Todd back on his horse one more time, down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for Arizona.
Will Todd, right now, the #1 receiver for Ashley Jackson tonight, made a spectacular catch there. It was a little behind him, but he was able to make a great adjustment to be able to pick up the catch, find the ball, and still be able to keep in stride to pick up more yardage after the catch. Great job by Will Todd.
Perfect ball thrown inside where Sean Allen could not reach it. Will Todd able to regain his footing and scamper toward the end zone and nearly made it. And now 1st and goal, Arizona going heavy again. Jackson throwing here, and that is caught as a touchdown. Vin Diesel with a fast and furious TD for Arizona.
Well, make sure you put that into 6th gear right there because he was wide open and be able to get to the finish line there to pick up 6 for the Scorpions.
20-10 now. 20 unanswered. As Las Vegas scored the first 10 points of this game, and now the backup tight end, Vin Diesel, running wild on Las Vegas on a wonderfully executed play. They went heavy. Everybody expected the run. Ashley Jackson with the pass and her third touchdown pass of the half. It's 21-10.
And this game started out looking like it was going to be all fury, but Arizona came out and said, it is our turn to win on the road.
Arizona looking for their 6th win of the season. Undefeated so far. In season 20, a hearty 5-0. And now I've taken a commanding 21-10 lead here in Vegas. Doug Britton spinning, and then finally going down at the Las Vegas 26. And that is where Eric Price and friends will take over. Miss any SFL action? You want to fast forward your SFL experience? Maybe not now, I hope. Check out highlights of SFL games on the SFL YouTube channel and on Highlight Nation, provided by Victor's Valiant, YouTube's premier sports highlight maker. Eric Price looking to make a highlight here, and that is caught. Almost a low light, throwing into coverage. Mason Kirby again with a catch, 2nd and 4.
Great job by Mason Kirby. The Arizona Scorpions defense was just all over him. Great hit right there by number 40, J.R. Lawless.
And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Arizona looking to go 6-0. Here in the Silver State, you're watching the SFL presented by APM Music on SFL YouTube. Josh Circle, Mickey Melillo here with you in Las Vegas, Nevada. Arizona facing the Las Vegas Fury. DR Sim and Chris Porter doing stats. Thank you, gentlemen. Cameron Irvine producing. Eric Price throwing. You can find Scott Johnson, who's going to scamper for a 1st down. He will stay in bounds. The clock continues to run late here in the first half.
And that was the first catch by Scott Johnson tonight, and just a great job to be able to pick up that 1st down.
Terrific play design. Nobody around him. Was able to make the first player miss. Things you'd love to see if you're a fan of offense. Eric Price throwing again over the middle, and that is caught. Vegas now in plus territory as the clock continues to run. No sense of urgency so far, especially as John Blades, a 10-year pro, slow to get up.
It's just great coverage there by Eddie Gage to be able to find a receiver and just get in there on the tackle too.
Vegas had back-to-back punts on their last 2 drives, looking to find the end zone here with just over a minute remaining. 5-step drop. Price unleashing the Dragon, and that is batted away by Iverson Gamble, number 39. 2nd and 10.
Great job by Iverson Gamble. Once again, Eddie Gage was there on coverage, the Hall of Famer. And if that ball wasn't knocked away, Eddie Gage was right there to make sure that no more yardage was going to be able to be picked up.
That stops the clock with 59 seconds remaining. Price in the shotgun here. Here comes the blitz. Price throwing, and that is caught. I believe that's Blades again, down at the 30. And now Las Vegas will hurry up. They still have all their timeouts. Price again. This time to Johnson in the flat. Johnson makes a man miss. And Johnson inside the 20. And now we'll see a timeout called from Las Vegas.
Great job by Scott Johnson there. 2 spin moves, be able to pick up more yards, pick up the first down. There's 1, there's 2, and it took 3 Arizona Scorpions to bring them down there at the end.
That is a lot of spinning for 1 catch and run. But it was worthwhile. He got some good mileage out of it. And getting into the red zone with 38 seconds remaining. What do you want to see here, Mickey?
I'm going to say it's going to be a slant route over the middle.
3 wideouts certainly enable you to do that. And throwing toward the middle, and that was nearly picked off. Iverson Gamble again. This time closer to an interception. Arizona still looking for their first turnover of the game, and that stops the clock with 34 seconds.
And that's big for Arizona right now because they want to at least conserve the clock. They want to be able to stop them here. Looks like they're in field goal range, only give them 3 points, not be able to turn around and give them another 6 or 7.
And with 2 timeouts remaining, Scott Johnson is still on the table here for Vegas. Price throwing toward the end zone, and that is caught. It's a touchdown, Doug Britton.
Doug Britton being able to get behind the defense right there. Both defenders finding a spot in the end zone. And Eric Price just was able to see him and gave him a dime to be able to catch the ball for 6.
2-minute drill run to perfection by Eric Price. Finding Doug Britton in the end zone with just 31 seconds remaining in the half. And now looking to Matt Rage to add the extra point, which would make this a 4-point game. Spot is down, kick is up, and it is good. And Arizona's lead is trimmed to 4. Don't leave the stream without joining our Discord server. There's so much more to do in the SFL than just being a player. Join to check out content for teams and about the league created by the community. Participate in pick'em games, play SFL fantasy football, and test your skills in the survivor pool. To join a server, visit simulationfl.net and click on the Discord icon in the menu. And Arizona's going to get one more bite at the apple here, Mickey, starting from their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, and one thing I failed to mention today is that Ashley Jackson actually hit 2 milestones in the first half. She was able to hit 3,000 completions and 200 touchdowns in her career so far.
Absolutely fabulous. Congratulations to Ashley Jackson. Just another brick in the wall of a magnificent SFL career. And Moses tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And that does not bode well for any late hopes in the first half for Arizona, scoring Michael Rury, bringing down Moses. Clock continues to run.
I think Arizona should just go in here, take the points, take the lead, and be able to go in and just game plan for the second half.
Yeah, Arizona not even in a hurry to run the play, but they do get it off. Moses out to the 20 and then tackled. And then the tackle goes to Sean Allen. And both teams will head to the locker room as that is the end of the first half. Arizona looking to go 6-0, leading the Las Vegas Fury 21-17. Mickey Melillo, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, again, at the start of the first half, I thought it was going to be all fury, but Ashley Jackson just came out with 3 TDs to show them why she's one of the top quarterbacks in the SFL.
And she has looked terrific. 3 touchdown passes to 3 different receivers, 21 unanswered points in all that were finally answered, I should say, by Las Vegas with a late score at the end of the first half to make our score 21-17. Doug Britton runs a kick back to the 28-yard line, and that is where Eric Price and friends will start with the football.
What the Fury offense is going to have to do is that they were having a little bit trouble there in the middle of the first half. They started good, they ended good, but they're going to have to be able to keep that momentum on their side to be able to score more points and keep up with the Scorpions offense.
Price had 13 touchdown passes coming into the week. That was second best on the SFL leaderboard. Price hit as he throws there. And almost miraculous catch, you might say. Marianne Cobretti, the number 4 wide receiver in this offense, bailing out Eric Price, and he took a shot.
He took a big shot. Eddie Gage there on the tackle. There was another Scorpions defender. It was number 39, Iverson Gamble, in there too. Just able to find a hole, and great job by the Scorpions to make sure he doesn't pick up any more yardage.
1 play, 1 first down for Las Vegas on their opening drive of the second half. And now Nick Connors checking back into the game for Las Vegas. A 3 wide set, Price under center. Short drop, throwing to the left side. That is caught. Doug Britton again on the left sideline to make it 2nd and 2 right at midfield.
And Everett Garrison there. Once again, it looks like Scorpions were in a zone defense, but he just came out of his zone, saw the play producing, went there to pick up the tackle, save from the first down.
And now bunch set to Price's left. And a quick throw, and that is caught, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. John Blades made the catch, the tight end. And here comes the call.
Clipping, number 85, offense.
And the Las Vegas faithful not happy about it. Clipping. It's going to be a block in the back. Looks like Prince Wonder, the offending party. And that play's coming back.
And that doesn't bode well for the 2nd overall pick in this year's draft. You got to try to keep the game clean as possible, not put your offense back further.
And so it will be 2nd and 10. And Price will hand off to Johnson. Does a couple of spins and gets close to midfield. They're actually going to spot the ball at the 50. And this will be interesting. 3rd and 3, Mickey.
3rd and 3. With the way that Scott Johnson has been playing so far today, I can't see them not trying to hand the ball off to him and pick up these 3 yards, especially at midfield.
And it looks like Arizona still has 7 in the box. Not exactly a great run set. And Price will throw to Johnson this time around the right side, and Johnson has the first down. Very nice play calling from Las Vegas. And Vegas will keep the drive alive.
It's a great job by Las Vegas, looking at the defense, knowing that they had the dump-off play to Scott Johnson. He was able to pick up 6 yards on that play to give him the first down, get him a new set of downs.
And Skojo has looked magnificent so far. 11 carries for 61 yards. And also 2 catches to boot. Price going over the middle this time. That is caught, and another first down for Las Vegas. This drive just humming along. Prince Wonder with a catch.
Prince Wonder picking up 15 yards on that play, making up for the 15 yards he lost on that clipping. There was a lot of receivers there, but Eric Price was able to find Prince Wonder wide open and pick up the first down.
A lot of traffic in there, but Wonder did manage to find some green grass, making his presence felt so far in this game. 2 catches for a total of 30 yards so far. He's in the slot here on this play. Another 1st and 10. Price, pump fake, and then look for Johnson, and Johnson might have it, but only gains a yard. Now 1 more completion for Price, 1 more catch for Johnson, and 36 inches of real estate to make it 2nd and 9.
I'm not too keen on that play by Eric Price. He was looking right the whole time and essentially had to turn around and throw across his body just to be able to get it to Scott Johnson for that 1 yard.
And now 2nd and 9 this time. Johnson remaining in the backfield. Price throwing toward the end zone, tipped, and it's incomplete. That was the Hall of Famer Eddie Gage that got a finger on it. Intended for Mason Kirby, 3rd and 9.
Did you see the ups that Eddie Gage had on that? He was about 3 feet off the air to be able to deflect that ball. I thought he was going to get the pick there.
Not too bad for an 18th year SFL star. Playing strong safety. Some serious hops. 5 wide here for Vegas on 3rd down. They're on the cusp of field goal range. 4-man rush. Price hit as he throws the Quail, and that is picked off. Outstanding play by the Arizona defense, and it's Terrence Crawford, the backup cornerback, coming up with the catch.
And that's one way to get your name known as a backup, just being able to see the ball. Great job, just the awareness on the field to be able to catch the ball, hold it in, and be able to pick up the interception. First turnover for Las Vegas there, but great job by the Arizona defense to make it happen.
Yeah, especially the front four. We didn't get the number of the player who managed to seat Price in the backfield. But obviously, Price was hit as he threw that ball, resulting in the interception. Now Ashley Jackson going to throw it downfield, and Ashley Jackson is picked off. Sean Allen doing the honors, and Las Vegas, just like that, has the ball back.
And I'm not sure what Ashley Jackson was thinking there. There was a whole lot of players right in that area, especially a lot of black jerseys. She just threw it right into traffic, and Sean Allen just turned around, saw the ball, and picked it up and picked off Ashley Jackson for her 2nd pick of the day.
And now Vegas will start this drive on the Arizona 35. Easily the best starting field position for either team so far tonight. 3 wide for Las Vegas. Arizona runs the twist. Scott Johnson out of the flat. Spinning, and spinning again. Like a record, baby. Good for 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4.
I think Scott Johnson likes to go around in circles because that's what he's been doing all night, and that's what he's been doing with the Arizona defense as well. He's just been spinning around, breaking tackles, picking up yards. 6 yards in that play, mainly due to his spin moves.
Nick Connors back in the game at fullback for Las Vegas. Price under pressure again. Finds Kirby, and Kirby falls to his rump before he can cross the line to gain. And it's going to be 3rd and inches or 3rd and centimeters if you happen to swing that manner.
Depends on what side of the pond you're on.
Very true. And you can see where the sticks are. I mean, this is about as close as it gets. It might be 3rd and inch. Price under pressure, throw into the end zone. Big catch, but he is disheveled. Doug Britton and the football separated by a brutal hit from Everett Garrison. And that will bring out the punt team. Or Matt Rage, excuse me.
But hey, if they're going to punt here at the 25-yard line, that's going to be a little bit of a crazy call by Fury. But it still was a great job by the Arizona defense to be able to knock that ball out. And it looks like they're going for it here, Josh.
Oh, I like this. Eric Price looking for that inch. But starting in the shotgun here. Play clock down to 3. And they will call timeout. Bit of a tease there. Not the first time you've been teased in Vegas, I'm sure. And Matt Rage will come out to make this a 1-point game.
You know, Josh, I'm not going to count as many times I've been teased in Vegas, but there's been a few. There's been a few. I do have to say, I do like the fact that Eric Price did try to draw the Scorpions defense off sides there just to be able to get the first down, to get the touchdown. But great job by the Arizona defense, discipline there not to move.
If you have Scott Johnson, though, and you need what we agree is maybe an inch or 2, and the best Arizona is going to do is get the ball back on a 25, I would have liked to see him go for it. That rage is good from 42 yards, and we are at a 1-point game. It's 21-20.
And you know what, Josh? I agree with you on that. You got Scott Johnson, who's been producing all night. He's got 5.5 yards per carry so far, 61 yards on 11 attempts. Give him a chance to get the inch.
Could not agree more. One guy who knows how to get some inches on special teams is Ryan Owens, as he's going to get this kickoff at his own goal line. Out to the right side, and then drag down at the 22. And that is where Arizona will take over. Ashley Jackson, you mentioned some of the milestones she hit in this game, but I also have to mention the contributions that she makes in the community, and has taken on more work with the compliance role that she is now in. And if you ever had a chance to watch her on her YouTube show or speak to her, she is just a wonderful, wonderful person. And it's just such a privilege to call her game along with the team that she represents so well in this league, as that pass actually goes for a loss at 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and Josh, I have to agree with you about Ashley Jackson. I've personally been on her show multiple times when I was in the minors and even my 2 seasons here in the SFL. She's just a pleasure to be around, a pleasure to know in person, and a pleasure to speak to every day.
And DJ Moses has the pleasure here going around the right side, has the first down and more, out to the 40, close to midfield, and then finally dragged out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Great run by DJ Moses.
DJ Moses before that run was picking up less than 2 yards per carry. Now he's at over 4 yards. Great run by him. He had a slow first half, but I got a feeling this second half is going to be all DJ Moses. You're going to see that from the Scorpions.
A tremendous run around the right side and great blocking up front as well. Arizona's 3 star offensive linemen, EJ DeQ, Patrick Kelly, and Sean Crooked, all contributing to that run as well. Moses up the middle this time. Some great running there, and that's going to be close to another first down. Let's sneak over to SFL HQ for a game update with Cameron Irvine.
Thank you, Josh. Remember when it was 17-3 DC? Well, Mexico City's defensive line has been making life hell for the DC Dragons. So is Jordan Sight. That touchdown good to Bill Henry. The Mexico City defense, 6 sacks, and the Aztecs have the lead, 27-23 in the fourth. Back to you, Josh.
We are required by law to say it, since it was a Mexico City touchdown. Hashtag throw it to the tight end. In Arizona, meanwhile, hashtag hand it to the RB. Gets it to Moses again, and Moses finishing what he started on first down, gets the first here on second down.
Yeah, that first down play that DJ Moses had, it was just great. He was able to find a hole, once again, trying to make a few spin moves like Scott Johnson. But he was unable to get the first down, but he finished it off on second down.
Moses in the backfield by his lonesome, gets the call again. And this time Vegas gets penetration. It's Michael Rury again. Rury's having a really nice game tonight. Getting the stop there. It's a TFL for Rury, 2nd and 11.
Yeah, great job by Mike Rury, just getting the offensive line out of the way, being able to get to DJ Moses to get the TFL.
We have that as Rury's 2nd tackle for loss of the night. Moses here in the flat, spin move, and he is knocked down by Chris Magel. Magel with a little forearm shiver there, doing the job, and it'll be 3rd and long for Arizona.
Arizona's going to come out here. It's probably one of their first 3rd and long situations they've had all game. It'd be interesting to see exactly what Ashley Jackson is going to call.
They're on the cusp of the range of kicker Cliff Allen. We'll see if that factors into the play calling. Jackson toward the sideline. That's going to be close. They're going to say no. Well, TJ Punk was out of bounds. And that will bring up 4th down.
Did like that play call, being able to just get the out route by the wide receiver. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too far out of bounds, and it looks like they're going to come in, bring in Glassjaw for the punt.
Did you like the play call there on 3rd and 9?
I do like the play call. I did like what they did.
This is the first punt of the game for Arizona. And they have a chance to pin Vegas deep. Pressure on the punt, but it is away, and that will drop at the 10 and be down inside the 5-yard line. Great job by Arizona special teams.
Yeah, just great coverage there. Skinny Washington there with downing the punt at the 5-yard line. Just great job, special teams. Glassjaw came in, did his job. Only time we've seen him tonight, but he did what he had to do to make sure his team could be successful for the rest of the night.
And now Eric Price, in the shadow of his own goalpost, will start this next drive from his own 5-yard line. Scott Johnson, one spin, and that's all he has time for before he is nestled to the ground by Sean Moore. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And Sean Moore has really been all over the field tonight. He's been in pass coverage. He's been coming in the blitz, and it was just a great job to be able to stop the run on that play.
And now Eric Price will jog up to the line. 2 tight ends to his left. Let's go, Joe. Stop behind the line again. This time it's Nathaniel Diggs. And Arizona looks like they have solved the riddle of Scott Johnson, at least for now. 3rd and 9.
Nathaniel Diggs was there. He was coming in on a crash route on the defense, and it was just a great call there by Arizona to be able to get in the backfield. 3rd and 9, deep in their own end zone. Las Vegas has got a ladder to climb.
Trips to Price is right. Throwing over the middle, and that is intercepted. Eric Price gives the ball away, and look who it is. It's the Hall of Famer, Eddie Gage.
Great job by Eddie Gage, playing strong safety, watching a quarterback's eyes, seeing exactly where that receiver's going to be, and able to get in front of him to get the interception there.
Price's 2nd interception of the game. Career interception number 99 for the 18-year veteran, the Hall of Famer, Eddie Gage. And we still have a quarter and change before the end of this game. Ashley Jackson now starting basically in field goal range at the Vegas 35, at the 25, excuse me. We'll lose a yard to the catch to Moses. 2nd and 11. And now 5 wide here. Arizona looking like they are going for 7 points. 3-man rush. Jackson throwing to the end zone, and that is picked off. And this time, it's Chris Megal.
And Chris Megal in that secondary has just been all over the field tonight. We've called his name multiple times, but just a great job to be able to get in front of that route. Big ups there, too, to be able to catch that ball, sort of like Eddie Gage before on the deflection. But great job to get a pick. Seems like every time that Arizona gets a pick, they give it right back with another pick to Las Vegas.
That is exactly what has happened both times. Terrence Crawford with the INT. Shaw to Allen. Answered for Vegas. Eddie Gage gets an INT. Chris Megal answering for the Fury this time. And now from their own 15, Eric Price will dump it off to Scott Johnson, who makes chicken salad out of what should have been a 3-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And Dede Sachs was there. His momentum took him past Eric Price, but that should have been a sack there. But just great job with Eric Price to be able to move away and get the ball out there.
I want to congratulate Dede Sachs hitting 100 career tackles for loss earlier this season. Looking for 101. Price unleashing the dragon. That is knocked away by Parker Thomas. And Thomas has done a nice job of defending Mason Kirby here tonight for the most part.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, both secondaries have been doing great all night long, being able to deflect the balls, get the interceptions, being able just to keep an eye on the quarterback and watch their receivers, and being able just to do what they have to do and make sure that the receivers don't get into the end zone.
Price under center here. Twins to his left. Prince Wonder in the slot. 5-step drop. Norwood getting great penetration, but Trice gets it loose, but it's an interception, and Parker Thomas this time comes up with the football.
Well, you said it before. He did a great job guarding Mason Kirby. Well, once again, great job guarding Mason Kirby and was able to pick up the INT with that play right there.
Parker Thomas, career interception number 21. At a pivotal time at giving his team fantastic field position. As Ashley Jackson will try again for the second time this quarter, with her drive starting essentially in field goal range from the Las Vegas 36. And again, looking to get aggressive. No running backs behind her. And that is so tipped and intercepted again. Oh my gosh. I don't have the oxygen in my lungs. It's Sean Allen again.
And that one you can't blame on Ashley Jackson. She threw the ball perfectly to Will Todd. Will Todd just couldn't grab the ball, tipped it up for Sean Allen to be able to get the interception.
That has got to be a heartbreaking pick. If you are Arizona, Will Todd, who has a touchdown already in this game and made another big catch to set up a touchdown for Vin Diesel, watches the ball go out of his hands and back into the hands of Sean Allen, and Eric Price going to cut it loose, and that is nearly picked off again. Nobody wants the football tonight.
What's going on, Josh? It just seems like the quarterbacks are throwing it to the other team. I just don't know what's going on. That was almost a back-to-back-to-back interceptions right there.
You know, I had this conversation with somebody earlier, Mickey, about how difficult the SFL quarterbacks have it in this league. And you're seeing that firsthand right here between the scheming and the depth of these defensive secondaries. Hunter Norwood is going to bring Eric Price down at the 3. And that is the second time he has been a disruptor in Vegas tonight.
A great play by Norwood. That's exactly what Arizona needed. After those 2 heartbreaking interceptions, I thought that was going to go into the end zone for a safety, but Eric Price was able to stay outside the goal line.
He was, somehow. And now Scott Johnson is 5 yards deep in his own end zone, and he's going out on a route. Price throwing to his left, and that's going to be well short of the first down with Britton making the catch. And maybe the safest thing to do here after all is just punt it away.
Well, they've been giving the ball to the other team for this entire half. Might as well do it at least on the foot of your punter. But what this is going to do is actually, Arizona's been starting with each interception in great position on the field. This is going to do the same thing. Punting from the 11-yard line, they're probably going to get the ball at their own 40 or possibly midfield. So they're only going to have half the field to have to worry about.
Absolutely. McCracken in his own end zone. Arizona opts not to pressure. Punt is away. Owens just barely on his side of the 50. Will get this to midfield. And that is where Arizona will start this next drive with 23 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
And I think Arizona is going to have to rely a little bit more on their ground game right now. As great of a quarterback as Ashley Jackson is, she seems to be a little bit rattled right now. Let's keep it on the ground, gain some yards, let her regain her composure, and then let her start throwing the ball again.
Ashley Jackson, 4 interceptions on the game, 3 here in the second half. And now with Justin Williams back in the backfield, it'll be Williams making that catch and scampering past the sticks. A really tremendous show of versatility from the fullback, and that's a first down.
A great job by the fullback. Fullbacks have been coming into the spotlight a little bit more in the SFL, but that was just a great catch and run there by Williams, being able to pick up the first down. And that's one of the things fullbacks do. They're hard runners. They're tough to bring down, and you saw that there with Justin Williams.
And that will signal the end of the third quarter. May I have some 4s in chat, please? Arizona riding a hot hand, at least for now. They lead Las Vegas 21-20. Here in the Silver State, Josh Zirkle, Mickey Melillo in the booth. Damon Simeon, Chris Porter on stats. Thank you, gentlemen. Cameron Irvine producing. Arizona, despite throwing 4 interceptions, leads this game 21-20. DJ Moses brought down for a loss at the hands of Day Drury. Las Vegas has had some turnovers of their own. 3 interceptions, all in the second half, from the arm of Eric Price. And Vegas managed a field goal in the second half to make this a 1-point game. And Arizona trying to extend their lead here on this drive at the Las Vegas 41. 2nd and 12. Vegas runs a stunt, and that is caught by Zab Judah. That's Zab Judah's second catch of the game. 3rd and 5.
I'm not sure if that pass was intended for Zab Judah or if it was intended for Will Todd, because he was standing right in the same spot as Zab Judah. But either way, Zab Judah picked it up and was able to pick up some yardage there to make this more 3rd and manageable.
3rd and 5. Moses in the backfield by himself. And he gets the call around the right side and is met with resistance. And that is going to bring out possibly Cliff Allen for what might be a long field goal attempt.
It's going to be this is a tough field goal for any kicker in the SFL. It'd be a 49-yard field goal.
And Cliff Allen will line up from the right hash. And they're going to put this almost right at the 39-yard line, which, yes, Mickey will make it a 49-yard field goal to extend the lead. Spot is down. The kick is up. And Cliff Allen bangs it through from 49 yards. And Arizona extends their lead 24-20. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life. Inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your project, visit apmmusic.com. And Arizona's working on a project of their own right now, trying to go to 6-0. And they are on their way so far, leading by 4 here in Las Vegas, 24-20. Doug Britton brought down to the 23. And they will take over on offense with 9:15 to play in regulation.
And it was Nick Buckus there on the tackle, on the coverage there for the kick return. Just a great job coming in, being able to just get a free lane at the returner.
Eric Price's drive so far in the second half. Interception, field goal, interception, punt. Looking to improve on that here. And he's going to take a shot. He's going to connect. Throwing to Mason Kirby. Continuing to test Parker Thomas. Oh, stand back and bask in the chutzpah of Eric Price.
And that's what Vegas has to do. Arizona drives down the field. They pick up 3 points. They come out on first down. They throw it down the field. Big catch there by Mason Kirby, getting them close to midfield.
A huge gain to start the drive. For Las Vegas, gain of 24 on the catch to Kirby. Price on the logo here. Short drop. Throwing to his left this time, and that is caught. And Doug Britton will get out of bounds in plus territory to make it 2nd and 2.
Everett Garrison there on the coverage. Great job by him to make sure that he pushed the receiver out of bounds before the first down marker. Keeping it there, still have a chance to be able to get the ball back without Vegas putting up any points on the board.
Nick Connors back in the game at fullback for Las Vegas. They both stay in the block, although Hunter Norwood has other ideas and brings Price down, but not before he can get the ball away. Tremendous penetration by Hunter Norwood.
Hunter Norwood is making the Las Vegas backfield his home. He's been back there more than he has been on the line. Just doing a great job putting pressure on Eric Price, getting those big sacks, and just causing Eric Price to make interceptions or incompletions.
And that's a great point. Even when he's not getting stats, he is still making his presence felt in that backfield. Price with a deeper drop this time, hit again, and is lucky to get the ball away. And once again, Hunter Norwood getting pressure on Price. Go ahead.
And that's what I was saying. I was going to give you 2 guesses on who that was that went into the backfield, but it was absolutely Hunter Norwood, making his presence known in that backfield.
And now, Vegas will have to punt again with a chance to pin Arizona deep. No pressure on the punt. And how will Vegas do this time? They pinned him once already, but could not do it that time. As the ball goes into the end zone, and Arizona will have it on the 20.
And that was Hubba Kimbrell there on coverage on that punt. Just his momentum took him into the end zone, unfortunately for Vegas. Now Arizona has the ball. Instead of being pinned inside the 5, they have it 1st and 10 on their own 20.
With a 4-point lead and just over 8 to play, you've got to think this is DJ Moses' time. But Ashley Jackson will throw to Moses this time. The spin move there, and he gets 3 yards on 1st down to make it 2nd and 7, and the clock will run with 8 minutes to play in regulation.
Yeah, Josh, I agree with you. It's DJ Moses' time. It's time for Moses to come out, let the rain fall, and just let that clock run.
Let the rain fall in the desert. As Arizona trying to continue their undefeated season. Jackson throwing it down the field, tipped and intercepted. Another interception for Las Vegas. This time it's Day Drury.
I have to give Ashley Jackson credit. She's trying to make these big plays, but unfortunately, she's just throwing it into heavy coverage. There were 3 black jerseys there, and the ball got tipped up. And when a ball gets tipped up, it's very dangerous for the offense because it's most likely the defense will take possession.
And that is the 5th interception thrown by Ashley Jackson. That is the 8th interception thrown in this game. A showcase of defensive backfield prowess. And now Eric Price will start this drive in plus territory. And already he has a 1st down at the hands of his rookie, Prince Wonder.
That was a great one-handed catch by Prince Wonder. Just thrown a little bit off target, but he was able to just stick his paw out there, pull in the ball, and be able to pick up that 1st down.
And Wonder came into this game with 12 catches and already has 3. And we're not done yet. Price throwing it to the left, and that is caught again. Doug Britton with a big catch to get his team into the red zone.
Everett Garrison there on coverage. Did a great job, but Eric Price just put the ball right in the only spot that Garrison couldn't get to it.
Price. And his offense has only managed 3 points here in the second half. Vegas jumped out to a 10-0 lead. Arizona answered 21 unanswered. And there's another interception! Iverson Gamble in the end zone.
Iverson Gamble, great job. Just posted up right by the goal line in front of the receiver, and smart move by him to just not try to run the ball out, but to take a knee to get the ball on the 20-yard line.
A remarkable turnover this time. 4th interception of the half for Eric Price. Jackson going to Moses, and Moses dropped behind the line. And that is Max Jackson. We have not called Max Jackson's name very much tonight, which is an amazing for a game with 8 interceptions in it, 9 now. If you count the interception from Iverson Gamble just a moment ago.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said it before in the last drive before the Jackson interception. This is going to be DJ Moses' time. Keep the ball on the ground, run that clock. You have a 4-point lead. If you get some more points, great.
And there is Moses, and that might be the issue with Moses' time, as he cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. John Osiris on the scene to make that tackle. It'll be 3rd and long.
It's going to be an interesting play call here. 3rd and 13, deep in your own end zone. Ashley Jackson has been throwing it to the wrong team. Let's see what they do here. It's a passing formation.
That's right, 5 wide for Arizona. And Jackson's going to let it rip again and finds a receiver. That is Will Todd going all the way. No, it's TJ Punk, excuse me. TJ Punk going all the way down into the Las Vegas red zone.
What a catch by TJ Punk. And on top of it, as much as I just criticized Ashley Jackson Great pass right there, getting TJ Pump in stride. You can see him right there, both hands on the ball, protecting it all the way. Knew he had black jerseys all around him. Being able to pick up that big pass, big gain right there for first down in the red zone. That was a 67-yard catch.
TJ Punk getting it done on just his second catch of the game. And now Jackson with a chance to make this a 2-score game. Throw it to the end zone. And that is knocked away. Chris Mangle once again coming up with the PD.
Great job by Mangle. Pass, it was intended for Connor Weston there. And he was just standing in the corner of the end zone. But great job by the defense to be able to deflect the ball so they couldn't get 6 points on the board.
Any score here could essentially slam the door on Vegas. Jackson, short drop over the middle to Todd. And that is Will Todd wearing 89 with the neck roll. And he makes it 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 here. It's going to be a pivotal play call because you can still get the first down before getting into the end zone. I know we talked about DJ Moses. I think this is going to be a swing route to DJ Moses. He's been more productive on those swing routes than he has been on the ground. Pick up that first down. If he gets in the end zone, that's a bonus.
I think that's what we'll see. Wideouts to the left, tight ends to the right. And this time Ashley going to the end zone, and it's intercepted again! Number 6 on the night for Ashley Jackson and Sean Allen's 3rd of the game.
Unbelievable. 6 interceptions in a night. Arizona about to score, and now Vegas gets the ball back, 1st and 10 from their own 20. It's sort of a mirror image of what happened on the other side of the field.
Almost exactly. And now Las Vegas, the clock arguably not their friend at this point. Just 4:44 remaining in quarter number 4. And Price is going to let it rip, and then he's going to come up with a big catch. Mason Kirby over the middle.
Mason Kirby, just being the favorite receiver right now. It's going to be his 8th reception on the night right there, and that one's big to get them closer to midfield and further away from their own end zone.
Clock continues to run, 4.5 remaining. And you see the stat line there for Kirby. Just over 100 yards. Scott Johnson brought down by you-know-who. Hunter Norwood bringing the pain to make it 2nd and long.
I'm surprised that this crowd right here in Vegas doesn't have a few Arizona fans. They're not too far away. You're not hearing a Norwood being chanted in the stands.
Price throwing again, and that could have been picked off, but Scott Johnson leaps over the defender. And the defender thought his play was done. And Johnson continued to run to make it 3rd and medium.
I'm not sure what that defender was thinking. He just stood there as Scott Johnson ran to the other side of him, caught the ball, and picked up those yardage.
The football has changed hands 10 times tonight. Combined 10 interceptions from both quarterbacks. Eric Price working diligently to not make it number 11, and Chris Wonder doing his part there, making a catch to get his team into plus territory. Let's sneak over to SFL HQ for a game update with Cameron Irvine.
Thank you, Josh. Last play of the game in Mexico City. Shabazz Synergy with a chance to hit the 25,000-yard milestone, but the Hail Mary prayer goes unanswered. Mexico City 4-2, still atop the South. DC falls to 2-4. Thank you guys for the finish of your game at Silver State.
Thank you, Cam. Congratulations to Mexico City on their win. We still have some paperwork to settle here. Las Vegas hosting Arizona. Arizona looking to go 6-0. Eric Price looking for some points here in the second half, and that is knocked away to make it 2nd and 10. Very nice pass deflection there from number 44, Everett Garrison.
Yeah, great job on defense there for Arizona. They're doing what they can to keep Las Vegas out of the end zone. You can hold them to a field goal here and still keep the lead, but they cannot allow a touchdown. There's not much time left on this game. They got to keep them out of the end zone as much as possible.
And that incompletion stops the clock with 3:18 remaining in regulation. Eric Price will hand off to Scott Johnson. Johnson wrestled down at the 41. Will make it 3rd and 7. Really puts you in a hole. That's a great stop there by Arizona.
Yeah, great job there. Sean Moore there on the tackle. Being able to hold Johnson to very little yards is a big 3rd down for the Fury.
And Scojo nowhere to be seen. 5 wideouts on the field. Here comes the pressure. Price. That is deflected. Looking for Dennis Chamey, the number 5 wide receiver. I don't know if I'd want to put the game in Dennis Chamey's hands at this point. But nonetheless, it's 4th down.
I don't think Eric Price had a choice in the matter. Arizona was all over every other receiver, and Chaney was the only one that even had a glimpse of being open.
And the pass rush right into Price's face as well. And they will go for it here. 4th and ball game. Scojo riding sidecar to Price's right. 4 wides. Play action. Price taking a shot. And that is caught. Down at the 10-yard line, it's Doug Britton.
Great job, Eric Price, finding his only open receiver, Doug Britton, in the middle of the field. If Doug Britton didn't fall on this catch, that was 6 points on the board.
Britton did bring it in, and a touchdown is the only outcome acceptable to Vegas here, trailing by 4. They have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Scott Johnson around the left side to the 10, to the 5, spinning inside, spinning outside, and then down at the 2 with 2:10 remaining.
Scott Johnson there looking like a washing machine, going around and agitating all the Arizona defense. Being able to pick up 9 yards. Should have only been a 2 or 3 yard pickup, but his spin moves have been outstanding tonight.
And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Don't touch that mouse, screen, or dial just yet. We're not done. Still here in the desert. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music on SFL YouTube. Josh Zirkle, Mickey Melillo here in the desert with you. DR Sim, Chris Porter on stats. Thank you, gentlemen. Las Vegas looking to hand Arizona their first loss of the season. If they find the end zone here, they can do it. Eric Price, short drop, throwing to the end zone. That's caught. Did he have his feet down? Yes. Touchdown, Mason Kirby.
Nathan Kirby tiptoeing the back line of the end zone. He just stuck his toes down, put him into the ground. He saw the ball, reached up, got it, putting 6 on the board for Vegas to have their first lead since the first half.
And that is their first touchdown of the second half since Doug Britton scored to make it a 21-17 game late in the first half. And now, to make it a 3-point game, Matt Rage will attempt the extra point. And Ashley Jackson will have 1:58 to keep her perfect season alive. Kick is good, and Vegas extends their lead. It's 27-24.
And this is going to be very interesting for Arizona. As we mentioned before, Ashley Jackson already has 6 interceptions on the game. Granted, Eric Price has 5. But this is a point in time when you're going to have to throw the ball. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the Arizona play call is. If they're going to keep it more 10 yards and under, or if they're going to try to make those big plays, which have caused those interceptions.
Get your popcorn ready. Ryan Owens from his own goal line is stopped at the 20. And a field goal will tie the game here. The range of Cliff Allen not to be denied, and he is perfect on the season so far. 11 for 11 coming into the week. And had a 49-yarder just a few drives ago. So here we go. Ashley Jackson. A field goal will tie it. A touchdown could win it. 4 wide. DJ Moses in the backfield by his lonesome. She throws to the right side. That's Will Todd. And Todd makes a catch and gets right out of bounds to make it 2nd and 4.
And I agree with that play call. If you're not going to throw it down the field, keep it short, keep it close to the end, to the sideline, so you can get out of bounds, conserve your timeouts, stop the clock, and be able to get in the huddle and plan your next play and not try to rush it.
We've had 9 interceptions between both quarterbacks in the second half. And Ashley Jackson looking to take care of the ball here with 1:51 remaining in regulation. Jackson throwing downfield. That is caught! Connor Weston wrestled down at midfield and not showing any sense of urgency to hurry up. They're going to let the clock bleed a little.
Well, that big catch there, right there, they got a big chunk of the field out of the way. Now in Las Vegas territory, let the clock run. You don't want to get into the end zone or kick the field goal and leave time on the clock for Las Vegas.
Cliff Allen converted from 49 yards earlier in this game. And there's another catch. The ball's out! And Las Vegas, did they jump on it? Who's got it? Vegas celebrating like they have it.
I am not sure who got that ball. It looks like Las Vegas got it just by the celebrations, but it was definitely looked like a football move there. The ball started popping around like it was in a popcorn maker, and it does look like Las Vegas recovered that fumble.
They're going to review this. Vin Diesel, the backup tight end, who already has a touchdown in this game, caught the ball, and as you said, Mickey, turned upfield before it was dislodged, and this could very well decide the game. Day Drury jarring it loose, and it's hard to get the number of the player who recovered it. Here comes the word from R62.
The play stands. The receiver did not have possession of the ball and is therefore...
The ruling on the field stands. That is a huge blow to Arizona's comeback chances.
Absolutely. Arizona, they were starting to drive the ball. They were going upfield. They've just had the turnover machine on overdrive today for Arizona. Unfortunately, fumble there. Now Las Vegas has the ball with 1:19 left.
1:19 on their own 44-yard line. And they will hand off to Scott Johnson, rightfully so. And Arizona will start using timeouts.
Yeah, the only thing on Arizona's side right now is that timeout. They had all 3 timeouts. So if they're able to hold Las Vegas right here to short yardage and not getting a first down, they'll be able to get the ball back, and they'll still have at least a minute left to be able to drive down the field to at least get 3.
2nd and 9. Price under center. Skojo in the backfield by his lonesome. Short drop. And Price converts, and that is a first down. And Arizona will continue to use timeouts, but this one is as good as over.
As long as Las Vegas doesn't make another mistake on the night, this game is all theirs.
Can't help but cringe a little bit as we see the replay of the completion to Jackson Roberts, the backup tight end. And with all the turnovers we've had in this game, I count 12 now. Price is continuing to throw the ball and does actually make the completion. And this is the victory formation. Arizona will use their last timeout. And it looks like for the first time in season 20, Arizona is going to be on the losing end of a result.
And Arizona still has not beaten the Fury on the road.
A remarkable stat. Las Vegas, in what could fairly be described as a war of attrition, managed to have the ball last. A bit of the irony of a fumble at the end of the game for Arizona as opposed to another interception not lost on me, but I give credit to Arizona. They fought, they made plays. The defense was outstanding. Hunter Norwood, easily the player of the game for Arizona in terms of what they were limiting Eric Price to do, producing not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 interceptions. Deserves a great deal of credit. But at the end of the day, Vegas got it done. Eric Price takes another knee, and that is going to do it. Congratulations to the Las Vegas Fury. The house always wins. It's time set to expire here. Mickey Melillo, let me preemptively tap into that beautiful brain of yours and give me your thoughts on this game.
This was definitely a back and forth battle. Started off all Fury, middle of the game was all Scorpions, and the end of the game, well, the Fury got, like you said, Fury got the ball. They were able to do something with it. They only got one touchdown in the second half, but that's all they needed to take the lead and win this game.
Your final score out of the Silver State: Las Vegas 27, Arizona 24. And the stats right there tell you the story there. Almost 700 yards of passing offense. But man, the interceptions really carried the day here. 11 in total and a fumble loss from Arizona. Ashley Jackson, 29 of 39 for 363 yards. But all of those interceptions, Sean Allen for Las Vegas had 3 of those. Chris Megal, Day Drury, and John Osiris had one in the first half, of course, which he took back to the house. For Las Vegas, Terrence Crawford intercepted Eric Price, as did Eddie Gage, Parker Thomas, and Iverson Gamble. All in all, a tremendous game to watch. The stakes were high. Las Vegas playing very well. Both of these teams situated in the desert, looking for any drop of water they could find offensively. And in the end, as you said, Mickey, it was Vegas that managed to hold the ball last and come up with the last turnover to seal the deal.
Yeah, and just like in Vegas, when you think things are going your way, something happens and the tides just get turned. And that was the story all night for both Arizona and Las Vegas. Every time Arizona had the ball and they were driving, an interception or a turnover. Same thing for Vegas, especially in the beginning of the second half. They'd be driving down the field, they'd throw an interception. But again, it just came down to who had the ball last and who could score last, and Vegas was able to do it with that big Doug Britton touchdown.
Standouts on the defensive side of the ball for Vegas. Michael Rury had 2 tackles for loss, 4 in total. John Osiris, of course, with the pick 6, also had 2 TFLs. Tackles for loss also for Day Drury, Maurice Lloyd, Merrick Itera, and Max Jackson. And really, it was just a defensive struggle for both sides. Hunter Norwood, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. Tackle for loss for Arizona, Sean Moore, and Nathaniel Diggs as well. Diggs, our stat crew of Chris Porter at DR Sim, had Diggs at 10 tackles. And I tell you what, I believe it because he was all over the field tonight.
Absolutely, he was all over the field. We were calling his name as much as we could, but sometimes the action on the field was taken away from us calling him. But 10 tackles on the game, 1 for loss. Fantastic day by Nathaniel Diggs.
And your player of the game is Eric Price. 30 of 48, 337 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions, but 1 W for his team. For Chris Porter, Damon Sibian, Mickey Melillo, and Cameron Irvine, my name is Josh Circle. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations again to the Las Vegas Fury. We'll have more SFL action for you tomorrow night. Until then, we will see you on the internet. Good night.